first of all, let's say Happy Thanksgiving. I told you guys I was going to cook. Go ahead and put the colander in there. I told you guys we were going to go ahead and cook. You can just kind of watch us. We're not going to do it for a really, really long time. But we've already started with boiling the macaroni noodles. We're doing enough for about 30 people. I don't really know. It's not my event. I usually have it at my house. But we've already started that. She's getting ready to empty it out into the colander. Be careful because it does splash. This is Ann. She's my sous chef for the day. She is learning how to actually cook all of this. I mean, it's not that she can't cook, but you know, it takes a special talent to be able to cook for a large group of people and make it consistent, the recipes of how to do it every single solitary time. So what you're gonna do with that is set the pot on this metal bar. You can take your gloves off, sit right there, and you're going to rinse off the noodle in here, and then you're gonna rinse them off in there. I'm gonna let you do it. Rinse them off to get all that extra off, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring your pan over to you. What we're doing, guys, is we're getting ready to do the macaroni. For some reason this year, I couldn't find I usually use a large rectangle, and I didn't see a large rectangle. I just saw these like smaller ones. So I'm just going to use 2 of these this time. So we're going to have to break it up and make 2 batches, which is not a bad idea considering I can pull one out, people can eat that, then we can pull out the next one or whatever, and people can eat that one too. So it's just not a big giant pan sitting around. So I'm okay with it. So, but I did do something a little different this year just so I can try it out for myself. I decided I was going to take my macaroni and cheese and I was going to kind of make it. So when you finish, pour it into the bucket. So she's pouring half in the cheese and then other half in here. Now, you got to fill that one up a little bit more. But it almost looks like we only gonna have 1 bucket. Okay. So what she's doing is, you probably, I know. So what she did was, so she poured it into our pan. Now, I don't know what just happened, but it just did it on its own. We will cut that part out. Okay, so what she did was she poured the macaroni into our silver pans, and come to find out, this pan is, I can just use 1. I'm not gonna have a choice because that was 2 boxes of the giant. We used 2 giant boxes of the elbow macaroni, and it did fill that pan all the way up. So there you are for that. I'm sure you can see it. And then we'll just discard the ones that go on the counter. And she said there's some in there. She's going to get it and she's going to put it in here without putting it back to the camera like she did. Why is it doing that? It doesn't like how we're doing it. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and get our eggs for our deviled eggs off the stove.
So we done with this?
Yeah, but I need the colander. So what we're going to probably do is go put that over there on the stove for a second. And then when I get the deviled eggs out, we can wash that out and then get it put back up. Because you don't want to just leave it in the sink. That just makes it dirty. You guys, one of the things that you should always know to do when you're working in the kitchen, I'm sure you all know it all, but you should always keep clean as you go. Keep all your surfaces wiped off and clean because you don't want any chance of getting other people sick. What you do on your own time is your own time, but when you're feeding other people, you want to make sure it's clean as possible. I was telling her, you're gonna wash your hands so many times, it's just gonna become second nature. Y'all know that I was a surgery tech for the longest, so my job was to keep everything sterile in the OR. So that's what I run this thing like, if it ain't clean, we're not working in here because somebody's gonna get sick or somebody's gonna get hurt. So I'm getting ready to get the eggs. I'm gonna pour them into the colander just to get the water off, and then we're gonna go through the process of trying to get them unshelled here shortly. Go ahead, because I like to see my salt and pepper. I go ahead and salt and pepper. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have on what I call a vintage t-shirt. It is my mom's t-shirt from when I was growing up. I took it, I don't know how I got it, but it says, "I can't be overdrawn. I still have some checks." This is when people were writing checks, and you know, if you overdraw, just 2 handfuls, not big, just a couple. Yeah. You know, they would write checks, and it's like, I'm not out of money. It's kind of like us with our debit card. I mean, why is it declined? I still have my card. So it's just a nice vintage shirt that I just wear. You can see it's been through, it's been through everything. But yeah, it's my mom's shirt, rocking it. Stay probably 45, 50 years old. I have no lies to tell you. It really is. It's about 45. I'm 50, and I got this. I didn't know she was wearing when I was little. So this shirt is about 45, 50 years old. No lie. Yeah. So in order to bind mine together, I think most people do it. I don't like flour in mine. I just don't like it. It's kind of pasty to me. Some people use it to make a roux. But I just use egg. So I take my egg and I fluff them. Just depends. So if it's like 1 pound, I'll use 1 egg. But since I have 2 pounds, I'm gonna use 2 eggs, and I'm gonna just fluff them, and then I'm going to stir them into it. You kind of wait till it kind of cools down, because you don't want the egg to curdle or cook until it needs to cook. It needs to be combined in thoroughly so that you can have the casserole effect where it sticks together and not just your regular mac and cheese. Starting to melt. Yeah. And you just keep doing that a little bit. If it's too high, you can turn it down. If it's not, then go ahead, because you don't want it to stick or to burn. Yeah, it is on good. Okay, you can let that sit for a second. I'm going to show you. So I did 2 eggs and I whipped them, right? And so what I'll do is, since I have 2, I normally have 1 big pan. I'm going to pour down the middle. We're going to pour it. So I've got my cheese mixture, and I'm going to start to pour. So here's some here. I'm going to pour, and then I'm going to pour some here, and some there. And what we're going to do is I'm not going to pour it all in yet. We're going to stir it up. Get it nice and cheesy. And you see, you still got the chunks of Velveeta. So you guys, I don't use a lot of different cheeses because my family, it just depends on what your family kind of likes. My family does not like the sour cream that people put in there. Tried it, epic fail. They didn't like the tangy. And then I tried different types of cheese in there, like Kobe cheese and all that other stuff. They don't like it. What I found, So I've been making the macaroni and cheese probably for 30 years or more. I've been making this all my life. Since I started cooking, I think I learned the macaroni, and I'm macaroni. And so we just use Velveeta cheese, which is what I melted on the stove. And I use some canned milk. You can use pet milk, or you can use, this time I just use it's evaporated milk. So I use the carnation milk. You can use pet milk, you can use carnation, as long as it is evaporated milk. I don't care what you have, because it's vitamin D enriched, and it's just a thicker, sweeter, more condensed milk. And then I always use the vitamin D whole milk in it, and it's because you really want the flavor from the fats to go into it. So you see how they look like they're just they're starving. So, oh, you want to say hi to the camera? Girl, look at me. So the Maddie is home from college, and I was supposed to wake her up, but I let her sleep. What time is it? She gotta get up. Because how much time you got left? How much? Won't you just take your stuff up there and make her sit up on her bed? You know what I'm saying? Do you want something to put it on, lay it flat? All right, y'all, hold on. Ann's gonna continue to move it around, and then I'll be back.
Hey guys.
Is she live?
Girl, you got a day to do. You better get your day early. Get here early. You got
You seen this?
all the time. I get that. But you're so fine and straight. All right. Y'all got Ann's bonnet all in there. Let me tell you something. I am not a bonnet fan in public. These folks around here don't care nothing about that. They gonna wear their bonnet, and I just think it is just less than stellar. Come on over here. Come on. No, you don't. Come on. I want y'all to see my little AKA. Come on. Hey, be careful now. We don't want this first over here, huh? You look fine. Who? What? Short boots? Tall boots? You wearing the shirt for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
You want knee-high boots?
Yeah.
I don't have my black ones. No. I'm saying I gave you my black ones to wear.
Yeah, these ones I'm just wearing. I'm not taking them.
Oh, I have the same ones in brown.
It's a pink. You have pink, green. Pink, green. The sweater you got pink, green sweater. They got white. It's pink and white. I'm gonna wear the white shirt.
The brown boot with night.
I was talking about pink others. The pink that's for you. I think your pink is
Is your sweater too hot?
white.
You talking about the pink, green, and tan sweater?
Yeah, the ones for you.
Ain't that thing hot? I'm gonna need you to test the waters, cause that thing might itch you to death. I ain't got no lies to tell you. I put that sucker on and I said, let me take that off unless I got on a bodysuit or something. Yeah, you might want to really recalibrate. Hey,
That's on the outside box.
you don't have no jeans?
Celie was on her all that night.
Why?
With that top.
With what?
That black top.
Oh,
Black tie.
was it dirty or something?
No, she don't like it.
Oh, shirt she had on.
Sure.
The black one
Black one.
When you had on yesterday, obviously.
last night.
She didn't like it? Not was.
She said, Douglas.
I always keep some disposable forks available when you're cooking because you taste the food and then you gotta throw it out. You taste the food and you throw it out. Do not double dip. Huh? No, I don't do it right. White pepper. I use white pepper in mine because you do not want black specks in your food. That is a no-no. to have black specks in your food. And then my great grandma, her name is Big Grandma. She's passed away, but when she taught me how to do it, and she's from Henning, and I'm talking the deep country, so you know my macaroni is good because I stay in the kitchen with her. She put a little paprika in there, it gives it a little spice, but it gives it that little color that you want.
Bless you.
And it doesn't require much. It's just realistically for the color that people are accustomed to seeing, and it just gives it just that extra little taste. Okay, don't do a lot. I tell people that you gotta call on your ancestors and let them tell you when to stop pouring. And but you better listen when they tell you to stop, because other than that, you're gonna mess up. It's better to underseason than to overseason, because you can always hand somebody a salt shaker. Especially when you have, a lot of people who have like high blood pressure, diabetes. You want to be really light on the seasoning, because you don't want to have to cause people to have an episode when they get home. That's just not what you want. You want everybody to have an enjoyable experience when they're eating your food.
So what I asked you if you wanted the bread is I put like a little bit on the edge.
Yeah, I mean, it just everybody when you cook, you gotta be mindful, because you don't want to cause somebody to end up having a stroke. I mean, it wouldn't be the cause, but to help them. Most of us on medication to regulate, and anything extra can cause it to go up. And so you just gotta be mindful when you're cooking, that you are not the only person eating. And if you really like cooking, you already know that. That's your thing. You're cooking for others' enjoyment. You're not cooking for your own. So I'm going to add a little bit of the cheese, because the cheese I find helps to bind it together a little bit more. So I kind of put a little bit of the sharp cheese in there, and a little bit of mallet if I need to. But right now, when I tasted it, I felt like I'm not getting the sharp cheddar like I would like to have. So I'm going to put some of that sharp cheddar and taste in there, so that I can get the actual taste and the consistency that I like when it's going into the oven. Can we turn the oven on 350?
Yes.
We're going to preheat the oven. Always preheat your oven, people.
You said 350?
Uh-huh. So we're going
Set.
okay. So we're doing ours kind of early, because I didn't want to rush. So we don't leave until 1:30. But I want the macaroni to go ahead and start getting done, so that's the last thing to worry about. And if you think about it, it's already 9:30. So, and we still got to get the deviled eggs. We're going to use that colander in a second. All right. Is that how I like it? For some reason, this one just don't seem thick enough to me, but I'm not going to keep putting any cheese in it. Get out my extra. So, also too, I just wanted to say, if you like our channel, please be a part of our community. Like and subscribe. I am coming to you this morning like I didn't even wash my face. I went in, brushed my teeth, used the bathroom, put on something, because this is not what I sleep
Not
in.
eat yet.
I haven't eaten, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really have to eat breakfast, because I am on that weight loss shot. Well, I'm only on that shot every 3-4 weeks now, but I don't have to. Plus, I have been intermittent fasting. We're going to do a whole show on GLPs and weight loss and intermittent fasting. I've been doing that for a long time. But anyway, like and subscribe. And like I always tell people, tell a friend to subscribe to my channel. Especially if you like anything that you saw. It doesn't take that much to go like and subscribe. I need to go call my, y'all, I went to the grocery store yesterday to get aluminum foil. Guess who didn't get aluminum foil?
You.
But that's why I got this neighbor next door named Juanita. I'm going to call Juanita, because I need egg.
What do you mean do with this? For a little bit?
Oh, no. Whip that up a little bit more. I don't want to see it separated off. I know she did. She just came in here and put a whole pinky up. That's the AKA. They don't want to show her face, but she gonna show that pinky.
Yeah, I'm beat it right now.
This is the one whose boyfriend just crossed a mega size 5. So they're the cutest little thing. So yesterday he came over because wherever she is, that's where he is, and wherever he is, that's where she is, and that's just kind of what happens. But he came over and he was, I was letting him know how proud I am because he was like acting so brand new this last week. I ain't heard from him. I ain't heard nothing. I got a text message that says, thank you for all the stuff, which I know without 6 shadows of a doubt that Maddie told him to send out because I know he ain't do it.
Yes, he did.
I know you told her to do
I did
it.
not tell him.
You did tell him.
No, I didn't. I didn't tell him.
Okay.
I was like, oh, wow, you really did that?
He sent out thank yous to everybody.
He did.
I don't believe it. But anyway, he came in and he had gotten a lanyard. He had a lanyard, they have the lanyard, and I got him one that said Omega Psi Phi on it. And he was like showing it to me, and one end of the lanyard, you can clip it and unclip it. It was, did it say ski or AKA? He has the ski part of her lanyard that I got her to, when she crossed, attached to his Omega Psi Phi. Classic. It's cool. I think it's cute. You know what I'm saying? They're doing it the right way. They did it in college. All right, let me call my neighbor, and I want y'all to hear my neighbor. Okay? She gonna be like, Stacy, girl, I don't know. Let me go in there and check. I'm gonna send Darrington over there.
Sorry.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if y'all can hear her. No, you don't. She ain't even answering the phone. All right, so who don't have it? So what we're gonna do is just pour a little bit in, stir it up, see what happens.
Your call has been forwarded to.
If she don't answer this phone, I'm not gonna have no aluminum foil. Let me see if the Walmart is open.
I have.
Huh?
I would say about an office. I got you.
When Walmart stopped closing?
One bad dollar store.
Walmart closed, y'all. I don't have no aluminum foil. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go. My neighbor gonna have to answer that doggone phone. Let me see the dollar store.
All over there.
Hold on. Dollar Tree. No, dollar store, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dollar General store. It's open. I'm about to be like Dora the Explorer. I'm going on a trip. Hold on. But I gotta get ready to get my eggs going. Okay, so at least I know the dollar store is open, and it's open until 10. Hopefully they have some. It might not be the kind that I normally use, but honey, anything is better than nothing because I gotta get this in the oven. It really doesn't matter. I could go ahead and put it in there if I wanted to. Let me see how it feels. Yeah, buddy. It's gonna do what it's supposed to do. We're gonna give the people what they want.
She walk in.
They saw them. Oh. I'll make sure. Did you come in the kitchen? You didn't come that way, did you? Okay. So then there goes Sydney. Y'all know Sydney. Sydney be in all the videos.
Yeah, but I try.
She try not to unless she is on point. She is not on the video. And it's always, don't put me in that video.
Well, sometimes I just get in the video.
Sometimes she be running it. All up in it. And her and Ann be in it. I told him that you were gonna get on it at some point when you get back, Maddie, so do not disappoint the peoples. They need to know the face behind the name. Okay, so this is ready. The macaroni and cheese for today.
So
Get ready to put it in the oven.
put it up in.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put it in. Y'all, I baked some chicken last night for my broccoli chicken casserole, and guess what? It's still in the oven. I just wasted a whole chicken.
It's dry too.
You don't have to add insult to it. Okay. Well, that absolutely sucks. burnt. At least somebody turned it off for me. All right, we're just gonna put it in there so that both are side by side. And then once I get the aluminum foil, I will put it on top. But it's low enough in temperature that it's just gonna do what I need to do anyway. So, all right, we're gonna rinse that out. We're gonna put this up. Oh, y'all, my neighbor calling. Y'all wanna hear this? Let's see what she said. Happy Thanksgiving.
So the same thing, I just realized I missed your call.
You got aluminum foil?
Yeah, I got a little bit.
A little bit, because I need to put some over my macaroni and cheese and my mashed potatoes.
Okay.
I'm going to send
Okay,
in.
let me find out. Make sure.
Okay, because if not, I'm going to have to go to the dollar
yeah,
store.
yeah, just a little bit. I think I got enough to have you pull some out. Hold on.
Are you cooking?
Yeah, I started last night. I'm finna get up. I did mac and cheese and what else I do? Sweet potatoes, fried corn.
Oh.
Jay just put the ton of grains on. My brother bringing the turkey and the dessert. So I'm gonna make probably 2 meatloaves, one with gravy and one with the red sauce. And then put the ham on and make the devil egg. Shit, I'm done. And tea, I gotta make the tea.
Dang, girl. We know.
And hot water cornbread. Shit, I forgot about that.
Dang, girl. Y'all over there, y'all cooking this. I'm not having it this year. Which,
That's what Ann said.
ain't this a mess? It's a
Ann
mess.
come to see my decorations. I done put a tree right here.
At the,
When you come in.
that's what I'm doing this year. Did you tell her that's what we
I put
doing?
a small one right here by the door, Stacy.
Oh.
And then I got the big one in the living room. It's pretty. It's all gold. And you know how we got the kitchen? You know how the kitchen is on top?
Uh-huh.
I put some garland up there with some gold reindeers and some little, I found some little gold Christmas trees, and I made the cabinet bowls.
You did the cabinet bowls?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you having company, so yeah, I would do that too. We're not having company
I
this
got a
year.
little rigged up. I got to fix the bowls because, you know, you could, they were falling off. I'm like, I probably should have stapled the damn bowls.
Please don't staple them to your nice cabinets.
No, I'm going to staple them to the ribbon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Or you can glue gun it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Then I bought some, you know, them little lights you can buy at Home Depot to put up under the cabinet to cut on.
Yes.
I bought them so at night it's beautiful with the fireplace.
Yeah, go over there and get the aluminum foil. Yeah, so we put up our tree 2 days ago, and we're gonna do a tree in the front foyer. So I'm gonna move that glass cabinet in my front. I don't know where I'm gonna put it.
See, I put mine on the opposite side this year.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be cute in here. It's cute. Cindy did a really good job decorating my tree.
It did.
Oh my! You wait till she finished putting the last little pieces on it. She did a good
See,
job.
my big one is all gold. It's beautiful, and I wrapped some cute little like fake presents up under it. Put the angel at the bottom. Then I went to the Dollar Tree and found some little gold little flowers to put in my little vase. It's pretty.
Oh yeah, you got it pretty. We haven't gotten to the point where we finish it up. I got a man coming tomorrow morning to have.
She just used what she can. Are you gonna tear it out? Yeah.
I need 3 of them.
Yeah, she goes to
You
the
need
bed.
3 of them. Okay, let's tear them up.
And then I probably will go to the dollar store and I'll get you some more because you might need some for people when they get there.
I know. I said I'm gonna wash my hair. Before I told Jay.
I gotta wash my hair too.
Cause my hair is a mess. Gonna wash my hair.
Well,
I don't know what I'm gonna do to the yard. Next year, I'm gonna really save my money. Go ahead and get the lights around.
I want the house lights. Yeah, we're gonna get it. I want my house to look like a what's that thing called? What is it? A gingerbread house. So I want mine on the outside to look like. I don't want the lights all on it. It's gonna be expensive. I'm gonna have to see.
I'm supposed to kind of get a price, but I think it probably is about $500.
If it's only $500, I can do it. But I was told that it could cost you about $2,000. Plus, you gotta buy your own lights. I'm not paying that. We'll just get a tree out in the front yard.
I'm gonna call and get a quote. Hopefully, it won't be too much next year.
Okay.
I see another neighbor guy. I don't want to get like when it's 4th of July, we can change the lights and all of that.
Yeah, I do want that. I want something, but all right, let me cook, girl. And a little bit, I'll go back to the store and I'll get you some.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Tell Maddie we were gonna come over there the other day. Surrender had the baby, but we're gonna try to. I took her to go apply for housing up here. I'm praying she get in, Stacey.
Yeah, she need to get in. How's she looking?
She gonna have a baby today. She doing good. Yeah,
Oh,
she doing good. Yeah.
oh, okay. All right. All right, bye. Cool. Hold on. Huh? I know. With the baby, she said. That thing got hot quick. She got that cheap aluminum foil. You see? This is not real bread. But I'm thankful. Just like that. Okay, you guys, as you can see, this is something new probably to the majority of you, but this is something I've been doing since I can remember. I am cleaning chitlins, or chitterlings as they are said, but they're cleaning chitlins. Right now what you're seeing is me grabbing each piece, and I am trying to grab what is a thin membrane that covers the part that you would actually eat, and you pull it and you separate them out. It is a very tedious thing to try to do because you want to make sure that you get that membrane completely off. So a lot of times you'll see I'm doing it underwater because I want to rinse it. I want to keep it a little loose so that I can actually get it completely separated. So yeah, I know it's just not the norm, and if you know, you know what they are. But let me tell you, once you clean them really good, double boil them, put onion in it, I put hot sauce, and I put some hot pepper and the juice, and I'm telling you, it is perfection. Yes, it does have an odor, but if you put the right ingredients in it, you can minimize them. All right, back to watching. You got 1,000 followers.
Yeah, because of music video. I actually have 2,000 followers.